I know what this is going to be already, but at day 1500 logged in, you will get the Evergreen Cache A. You can tell it's A because the Armory cache is there, and the Forma cache. Kill for some Forma right now, so I think I want to be taking that one, and the Exilus cache. As of update 23.10, every 50 days it alternates. Evergreen Cache A, then 50 days later B, then 50 days later C, then 50 days later it goes back to A. So, this is the... I was actually hoping this was going to be Cache C. I probably should have looked into this because I had plans for... Well, guess I'm going to go ribbon farming now after basically giving all of mine away. Giving away the veiled ones, not the unveiled ones. Just to kind of clarify that one. But it's a choice of either 3 Forma, these are built Forma, 3 Exilus adapters. For Warframes, I kind of wish, this is what I keep saying every time I come to this. As of day 1050, you start with the Evergreen caches. But the Evergreen caches kind of need to be updated. Yes, okay, Exilus cache. These things can be insanely useful. But they introduced the weapon ones. The weapon ones would be much more useful because the only way to get them is through Requiem relics. You have to go do the Kuva missions to get those. I just kind of wish maybe it was 2 normal ones and 1 of the weapon ones. Same goes with the Rivens. They have 1 Zor and 2 melee for the 3 melee ones. The 3 secondary ones should be maybe 1 kit gun. But they haven't been updated, so they updated it for the 1 Zor Riven, but just haven't updated anything for the login reward system since then. So 1500 days. Remembering that if you skip a day, it doesn't go back to 0. It will continue even if you miss a day. So getting it, or getting to the 1000 days, which to be honest everything after that kind of meaningless anyway, but you can still get there. They've done a lot of changes to the login system prior to this, but can I see what comes next? No, I can't. We know what's next. Riven Cache B, 50,000 Kuva, 30,000 Endo, or a 7-day booster. Affinity, credit, resources, and the resource drop one. That should also include the mod drop chance one as well. But it doesn't, because they haven't updated the login reward system for the Evergreen caches in a long time. But that would be insanely useful. I had to actually buy weapon slots because of the whole Kuva system. So that would actually come in useful because I usually have some spare slots and I have none now. That would be useful because I haven't yet done all of my frames, but on the talk of Kuva weapons, yeah. Thank you. Now I have 4. Yes? 4! Forma. I think it's 4. Whoa, okay, that was a bit laggy. Equipment, should be Forma in here. 4. 4 Forma. But the cache of these, there's 3 of them. There isn't really that many frames. Eventually you're going to end up building up a stockpile of them, whereas the weapon adapter would be more useful. So kind of like with Evergreen Cache C with the secondary needing a kick gun riven in there, this, the Exilus cache, should be updated to include 1 of those. Just 1. Though, to be fair, if they swapped it from the normal Exilus Warframe adapter to the weapon adapters, people would probably choose it more, because by the time you've got to 1000 days where the Evergreen, well, 1050 days where the Evergreen caches start, you probably have all the frames and used all of these that you need, whereas these, well, it's still just new enough that, oh yes, these things are pretty hard to get a hold of. But Forma, I now have 4. I wasn't kidding. I've done lots of things in the past where I've had tons of those, but I need to get back to building them to build the cash back up. I just haven't got there yet. But that's it. 1,500 days wasted. Sorry, days played. So we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.